This is Chris Medeiros. Like, subscribe to Team W Wrestling on YouTube, subscribe to my other channel, World of Chris 1-800, and follow me on my Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, and Facebook. I'll be down there in the description box, so yeah, go follow me on all my social media accounts, and I'll be down there in the description box. And I'm here to do my WWE Monday Night Raw, May 27th, 2019 reviews. So here we go, discussing about the first part of Raw. So yeah, we had the WWE Champion, Kofi Kingston, that came out to the ring, and he was calling out Brock Lesnar and stuff because Brock Lesnar did say that he was going to make his decision on who he was going to cash in his Money in the Bank contract on. And then instead of Brock Lesnar coming out, it was the WWE Universal Champion, Seth Rollins. So yeah, Seth Rollins came out, and Seth Rollins said the same thing. He wants to know who Brock Lesnar's going to cash in on. And so Brock Lesnar comes out. At first, it was playing his music, but then he's starting to act like that. He gets like the Money in the Bank briefcase as a boombox, pretty much. And he's playing some music and all that, dancing around. Pretty much, Brock Lesnar dancing's pretty scary. But yeah, it was pretty funny and all that crap. The most fun that you actually see Lesnar having and stuff. But yeah, that's what Brock Lesnar was doing. But then it was Kofi and Seth was asking him who he was going to cash in on. And instead of that, he started playing the New Day's theme and then playing Seth Rollins' theme. Paul Heyman's dancing, Lesnar's dancing. Seth Rollins had enough of it, and then Rollins left the ring. And then then Brock Lesnar was jamming to the music and all that and just decided to leave. He didn't even make a decision. He didn't say nothing. But yeah, he decided to leave, and Kofi Kingston steps onto the ring apron, tell him to come back and make his decision. But then all of a sudden, Dolph Ziggler comes out from behind him, knocks him off the ring apron by attacking him, beating him down and stuff. Hits his finisher move, the zigzag, onto Kofi Kingston, onto the ramp, onto the steel part of it, laying him out. He grabs a steel chair and starts beating Kofi Kingston with a steel chair, about to wrap it around his head and all that, and stump on it like he did on SmackDown Live. And then Xavier Woods saves them. They're both brawling. Then goes on commercial break and comes back on. They're both still brawling. And then Kofi Kingston comes out because Ziggler started getting upper hand in the brawl because he was about to do the same thing to Xavier Woods like what he did to Kofi Kingston, with the steel chair and all that. So, and then Kofi Kingston had come back from the backstage area, come up with a steel chair and stuff, saving Xavier Woods by scaring Ziggler off. And then Ziggler grabs, and then it goes on commercial break again, comes back on and all that crap. And then Ziggler grabs the mic and he starts cutting a promo, talking about how he had Kofi Kingston's back in the day, and how he supported Kofi Kingston, but he said, well, it's his time now. He should have been the one at WrestleMania, winning the WWE Championship and all that. That's what Ziggler said. And he said how he's going to beat Kofi Kingston at WWE Super Showdown and next Friday. So yeah, because they're going to be having their WWE Championship match. So yeah, that'll be next Friday. So yeah, that's what Ziggler said. And then and then after that, we seen the Usos having a party backstage because it's Memorial Day and all that. So yeah, they was having a party, talking about how the Revival was not invited and all that, but everybody else is. And then up next, we're going to see Shane McMahon with Drew McIntyre at ringside. And he's going to be in action up next. So yeah, Shane McMahon will be in the match on Raw up next. So yeah, it was a long 30 minutes without a match or anything. So yeah, but it was a pretty good segment, I guess. I mean, you see Brock Lesnar having some fun, I guess, and Ziggler cutting a pretty good promo and all that. So yeah, it was a pretty good one. I'll give it a 3.5 out of 5 stars. That's why I'll give that segment. Pretty good segment, not a bad one. But yeah, up next, Shane McMahon will be in action. But yeah, that's all I got to say. And I'll see you guys later until the next match. So the next thing that happened on Monday Night Raw, it took a long time just to get to one match. It literally almost took an hour. But we finally got a match. It was Shane McMahon with the Drew McIntyre at ringside versus Roman Reigns' cousin. And I'll get to that in a little bit about that match. So Shane McMahon came out to the ring, and he was calling out anybody from Roman Reigns' family. So yeah, like anybody like Roman Reigns' cousins or whatever. He was calling them out. Whoever was Samoan. So yeah, that's what Shane McMahon was doing, and then he said, yeah, but I had the match after the commercial break, and Raw went back on the commercial break. I mean, it was pretty ridiculous after an hour to actually get one match in on Raw, and them taking so many commercial breaks. That was ridiculous, but whatever. So yeah, and then it comes back on commercial break, and it was Roman Reigns' cousin, named Lance in Hawaii. I think I pronounced it right. I don't know. But yeah, that's his name. So yeah, Roman Reigns' cousin. That's going to be facing Shane McMahon. And before the match even started, Drew McIntyre attacked him, beating him down outside the ring, threw him back into the ring. The match starts. He was getting some offense in, at least on Shane McMahon, drop kicking him and everything else. But Shane McMahon, of course, getting the upper hand in this match, locking on submission hold. I guess it was like a triangle, whatever. Didn't look that much effective from Shane McMahon, but whatever. He made Lance tap out, and yeah, Shane McMahon won by submission. And then after the match ended, Shane McMahon and Drew McIntyre started beating the hell out of him. And then Roman Reigns comes down. Drew McIntyre gets out of the ring, and Roman Reigns hits a Superman punch onto him outside the ring. And then him and Shane McMahon was brawling outside of the ring, and then Shane McMahon elbowed him in the face. And then Roman Reigns hit the Superman punch off the steel steps onto Shane McMahon, grabs him, throws him back into the ring, setting up for a spear. But then Drew McIntyre saves Shane at the last second. So yeah, that's what happened. He pulled him out of the ring, he left out, ran out and all that. So yeah, that's what happened. So yeah, Roman Reigns saved his cousin. But yeah, it was okay, I guess. I'll give the match and what happened after the match and all that a 2.5 out of 5 stars as well. I'll give it was pretty decent, I guess. Or I'll give it a 2 out of 5 stars. The match was okay, decent, I guess. But yeah, the brawl and stuff after the match was pretty good. But yeah, that's all I got to say about it. And yeah, I'll see you guys later until the next thing that happens on Monday Night Raw. So the next thing that happened on WWE Monday Night Raw, we seen the Money in the Bank winner, Brock Lesnar. He came out with Paul Heyman and all that. And now Brock Lesnar came out to actually say he wanted to make a decision on who he was going to cash in. He was supposed to make a decision earlier tonight, right when Raw started, but didn't at all. He was just toying around, playing mind games with Rollins and Kofi Kingston and stuff. So yeah, that's what he was doing in the beginning of the show. But yeah, he decided to make his decision and all that apparently. So yeah, he goes out to the ring. Paul Heyman's talking and everything, But then we seen the WWE Universal Champion Seth Rollins comes down to the ring, and Rollins said, "Go ahead, we're gonna have the match right now." Cash in right now on me, Brock. So yeah, that's what Rollins said. Referee's already down there in the ring, and then all of a sudden, Brock Lesnar pulls out the contract and everything, and Paul Heyman's reading it to the referee and all that stuff, And it says, 1 year and all that. That's all Brock Lesnar got until he can that's what he got. He got the whole entire year to cash in the Money in the Bank contract, and Lesnar was pissed off about that. He kind of slapped Paul Heyman a couple of times with the paper and everything, but then he looks at Rollins and says, "Well, I got 1 year. I don't got to cash in right now if I don't want to. I can cash in anytime I want to in the year or whatever." So yeah, that's what Brock Lesnar said, and he starts laughing at Seth Rollins and then leaves out the ring. And then after that happened, we seen R-Truth running with Carmella, with every WWE superstar chasing after him, still trying to capture him to beat him for the 24/7 title. So yeah, that's what they're all doing. And then we see him backstage interview with AJ Styles. AJ Styles was talking about how he was injured and he couldn't be participating in tonight's Fatal 4 elimination match. So yeah, he is taken out. He got replaced by Baron Corbin, and apparently his injury occurred at the Money in the Bank pay-per-view last Sunday. So yeah, that's what he was saying. But yeah, and then Baron Corbin attacked him backstage, laying him out. So yeah, that's what happened. So yeah, pretty good segment. I'll give that segment a 2.5 out of 5 stars as well. Give it. It was an okay segment, but yeah. But yeah, I'll see you guys later. Until the next thing happens on WWE Monday Night Raw, May 27th, 2019. See you guys later. Until then. So the next thing happened on WWE Monday Night Raw, May 27th, 2019. So we had a 2-on-2 tag team women's match on Raw. It was the WWE Raw Women's Champion Becky Lynch and Nikki Cross versus the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions Peyton Royce and Billie Kay, the Iconics. So yeah, it was the Iconics versus Becky Lynch and Nikki Cross in a tag team match. Pretty good tag team match. At the ending of this tag team match, we seen Billie Kay distracting Becky Lynch, but then Nikki Cross comes up, knocks her off the ring apron, beating her down outside the ring, and then Peyton Royce trying to roll up Becky Lynch for the 3 count, but she kicks out a 2, rolling back out of it, and then hits a finish move, which was a new finish move, where she lifts her up and then slams her. She calls it the, I think, the Man Slam or something. Something like, kind of like the Alabama Slam. It was trying to go off with that name. But yeah, that's what she hits. Pretty much lifting her up and slamming her like a rock bottom position, I guess. That's how it looked like. But yeah, she slammed her, pinned her. It was all over. So yeah, Becky Lynch and Nikki Cross defeated the Iconics tonight in a tag team match. And then after that match ended, Lacey Evans came out, walking down the ring and then walking back up. So yeah, that's what happened. But yeah, it looks like the feud between Becky Lynch and Lacey Evans is not over yet. But yeah, that's what happened. But up next, it will be Ricochet versus Cesaro 1-on-1 up next on Raw. And I forgot to mention one thing, that the Usos was having that party earlier, that the Revival had shown up to the party and everything, because Naomi brought them over to it, and so they can squash the beef, the Usos and the Revival. So yeah, that's what happened. But yeah, pretty interesting stuff about that too. But yeah, Ricochet versus Cesaro up next on Raw. I'll do my review on that. So yeah, I'll see you guys later. Until then. So the next thing that happened on WWE Monday Night Raw, May 27, 2019, it was a 1-on-1 match. It was Cesaro versus Ricochet 1-on-1. Pretty good match, but before I talk about that match, I forgot to give my rating on the tag team women's match a while ago. I'll give that a 3 out of 5 stars as well. It was a pretty good match. But yeah, Ricochet versus Cesaro, this match was pretty damn good. I liked it a lot. Ricochet almost won it a couple times, same for Cesaro. But at the ending of this match, we seen Cesaro pretty much throw Ricochet out the ring, and he's like he's against the ropes and all that. And Ricochet, which was pretty amazing, he comes up and does like a handstand on the ring apron, then wraps his legs around Cesaro's head and lifts himself back up like he's in like an electric chair position on Cesaro's shoulders pretty much. And he spins around and does a Hurricanrana, pinning him like a roll up in for the 1, 2, 3. So yeah, Ricochet actually defeated Cesaro by doing that. It was pretty amazing. I liked it. I'll give this match a 3.5 out of 5 stars. It was a good match between Ricochet and Cesaro. It was a rematch from last week's Raw, but yeah, pretty good match. I liked it. But yeah, that's what happened. And then after that match ended, Samoa Joe came out, and Samoa Joe said, well, it's good that Rey Mysterio will be relinquishing the United States Championship next week on Raw, because I will take it back. So yeah, that's what Samoa Joe said. But yeah, up next it will be the Fatal 4-Way elimination match. Miz versus Bobby Lashley versus Baron Corbin versus Braun Strowman. Winner of this match faces Seth Rollins for the WWE Universal Championship. So yeah, that match will be happening up next. So yeah, I'll see you guys later until the next thing that happens on Raw. So the next thing that happened on WWE Monday Night Raw, May 27th, 2019, it was a Fatal 4-Way match. It was Baron Corbin versus Braun Strowman versus Bobby Lashley versus The Miz. Winner of this match faces Seth Rollins at WWE Super Showdown, which is next Friday on the WWE Network for the WWE Universal Championship. So yeah, it's a number one contenders match. So yeah, it was a pretty good match. Miz was doing pretty good. Miz was amazing in this match. Braun Strowman, everybody else was pretty good too. Thought a couple times almost everybody almost caught a win. Definitely Miz at the end. Miz kept on rolling up Baron Corbin, but he couldn't get the win. But yeah, at the end of the match, we seen Strowman and Bobby Lashley brawling through the crowd. And then also at the ending, Miz kept on trying to roll up Baron Corbin because Corbin was trying to hurry up and try and get the win, but he kept on getting rolled up, but he kept on kicking out as well. But then Miz was going at it with Corbin, but then at the end, he got hit with the end of days and then got pinned for the 3 counts. So yeah, Baron Corbin defeated The Miz, Braun Strowman, and Bobby Lashley in the Fatal 4-Way match. So yeah, Baron Corbin will be facing Seth Rollins at WWE Super Showdown for the WWE Universal Championship. So yeah, that match will be happening. So yeah, I give that match a 3.5 out of 5 stars. The Fatal 4-Way match, that's why I'll give it. Pretty good match. But yeah, after that, we've seen the Usos and the Revival getting into and stuff at the party and everything. And then R-Truth comes up in the middle to my R-Truth ain't here. And then he got rolled up from Kalisto, but he barely kicked out. 24/7 rules for the title and everything. And then he kept on getting rolled up, but it keeps on getting broken up and everything. And R-Truth escaped while everybody else was brawling at the party, and then he started getting chased down. So yeah, R-Truth still the 24/7 champion. That's what happened. So yeah, and he's still running around. But yeah, that's what happened back there. And then after that, we seen Bray Wyatt's Firefly house. It was pretty good. I liked it. It was great. Definitely can't wait for another pretty much another segment with the Firefly house. So yeah, pretty amazing segment. But yeah, up next we're going to see Sami Zayn having like an interview up next with Corey Graves. So yeah, I'll see you guys later. Until the next thing happens on WWE Monday Night Raw, May 27th, 2019. See you guys later. Until then. So the next thing that happened on WWE Monday Night Raw, May 27th, 2019, it was the main event. But before I talk about the main event for tonight's Raw, Corey Graves brought out Sami Zayn. He had an interview with him. I think they call it like the electric chair or whatever. That's what Sami Zayn was sitting in. But I think that's what this this little segment was, like Corey Graves, like the host or whatever. So yeah, he was asking Sami Zayn questions, and they had a WWE Universe pretty much asking Sami Zayn questions as well. And it was talking about the WWE Universal Championship, and Sami Zayn said, how about stop asking dumb questions and you can ask questions like AEW. I was surprised that he brought up AEW, but yeah, that's what he said. And then all of a sudden, Seth Rollins came out, and they decided to have a match. So yeah, it was the WWE Universal Champion Seth Rollins versus Sami Zayn 1-on-1. Pretty good match in the main event. Seth Rollins injured his knee during the match. Thought a couple times Sami Zayn almost had this match won because he hit the Blue Thunder Bomb onto him. He barely kicked out, and then he kept on locking in on the figure 4, to make Rollins tap out because of his injured knee. After he hit a suicide dive and all that to injure it. He tried to make him tap out with it, but he fought through it and everything. And then Rollins tried to hit the frog splash onto Sami Zayn, but Sami Zayn put his knees up. And then Zayn pinned Rollins. He barely kicked out too again. But then at the ending of this match, we've seen Sami Zayn try to lock on the figure 4 leg lock one more time. But Rollins pretty much kicks him out the ring. And then Sami Zayn crawls right back into the ring. But right when he got into the ring, he got hit with the curb stomp one time. And then Rollins waited for him to get back up again. And then he hit the curb stomp the second time again onto Sami Zayn. And then pins him for the 1-2-3. So yeah, Seth Rollins defeated Sami Zayn tonight in a 1-on-1 match. Pretty good match. It was a great one. I'll give that match a 4 out of 5 stars. That's what I'll give it. Pretty good match. But yeah, for tonight's WWE Monday Night Raw, I'll give a 7.5 out of 10 stars. That's why I'll give it. Pretty good Raw. Not a bad one. The main event was pretty good, and the Fatal 4-Way match was as well. But yeah, pretty good. Some good matches tonight. Pretty good Raw. 7.5 out of 10 stars. Like I said, that's why I'll give it Raw. So yeah. But yeah, now talking about the reviews and everything, I haven't been doing reviews on Raw or SmackDown lately at all, because I've been working everything. Because sometimes I'll be working during, while the show is airing and everything. But yeah, I was off today. So yeah, that's how I got the opportunity to actually go through Raw tonight to review and everything. But yeah, I'm going to start reviewing Monday Night Raw and SmackDown Live again, but it'll be like a day later. Like, my Raw reviews will be up on Tuesday, and SmackDown reviews will be up on Wednesday and all that stuff. But yeah, I'm going to see if I can start doing that now. Uploading on this channel more. So yeah, look out for those videos whenever Raw and SmackDown comes out and everything. So yeah, but yeah, that has been my WWE Monday Night Raw May 27th, 2019 review. Like, subscribe to Team W Wrestling on YouTube. Subscribe to this channel, Chris Videos, and subscribe to my other channel, World of Chris 1-800. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, and Facebook. I'll be down there in the description box. So yeah, go follow me on all my social media accounts. And I'll see you guys later until probably tomorrow night's WWE SmackDown Live reviews. See you guys later until then.